Hello, this is Sudoku Primer on the Smart Hobbies channel. Smart Hobbies and I are collaborating by sharing videos. Click on the link below for Timberlake's video on the Sudoku Primer channel. Sudoku Primer is where puzzles are solved without pencil marks. See techniques and patterns that work well with this strategy at sudokuprimer.com. There's also lots of other interesting Sudoku information out there. This is puzzle number 5, round 7 of the 2022 Sudoku Grand Prix sponsored by the Netherlands. All right, well, let's solve this puzzle without writing candidates. A couple of things to point out right at first. We've got a 2 and a 3 here, 2 and a 3 here. So these are 2, 3 twins right here. And we've got a T pattern right here in box 2 with a 1 and an 8 outside of row 1 on row 1 here. And that makes these 1, 8 twins right there. Okay, a couple things to keep in mind as we go along. Okay, I'm going to fill in some easy numbers here right at first. First of all, we've got a 1 here, a 1 here, and ghost 1's there. So ghost 1's a 1 and a 1, so that's a 1 right there. The ghost 1's are from the 1, 8 twins right there. And we've got a 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, so that makes that a 1. Then we've got a gate pattern right here with an 8 going through it with these 1, 8 twins. And we've got an 8 right here. So that means one of these has to be an 8. So we've got 8 ghost 8s. So an 8 in box 6 has to go here or here. With that 8, we know the 8 goes here. Right, then we've got 6 here, 6 here, 6 here. So that's a 6 right there. And we've got a 4, 4. So that's a 4 right there. All right, with this 6 and this 6, we've got a 6 right there. And 6, 6, 6, 6. So that's a 6 right there. All right, let's look at row 3 here, see what we're missing. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We've got an 8 and a 9 here, so we know these are 1 and 2, and with that 1, we can solve the 1 and 2. 1 goes there, 2 goes there. That leaves 8 and 9 here. And remember our 1, 8 twins? Well, that means that has to be an 8. And that makes that a 9. All right, and remember our 1, 8 twins that I just mentioned again. That makes that a 1. All right, and now we've got an 8 here, 8 here, 8 here, so that's an 8 right there. And we've got a double row elimination situation right here. Got an 8 here, 8 here, so one of these is an 8. We've got an 8 here, 8 here, so 8 goes here in box 7. We've got an 8 here, so an 8 goes here in box 8. And using double row elimination, 8, 8 eliminates these 2 rows for box 9. And so the 8 goes here in box 9. All right, and a 4 here, a 4 here, and a 4 here. So one of these is a 4. Without any more information, we're not sure where the 4 goes. But let's look at row 4 right here. Let's see what we're missing. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Well, look at this. We got a 2, 3, and a 6 right here. So these are 4, 7, or 9. There's a 4 there, so that's a 7 or a 9. And there's a 7 there, so that's a 4 or a 9. And then we've got a 2, 3, and 6 here. And a 4 up here, so that has to be a 7 or a 9. So we have 7, 9 twins right there. And with those 7, 9 twins, let's see what we're missing now. 2, 3, 6, 4, 7, 9. With these 7 9s here, we got a 2, 3, 6 here. That has to be a 4. So we'll put a 4 there. With those 4s, we got a 4 there. And with these 4s and that 4, we've got a 4 here. All right, and then we've got a, let's look at row 5 right here. Let's see what we're missing here. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Well, look at this. We got a 5, 7, 8, and 9 here, so that's a 2 or a 3. And remember our 2, 3 twins here. So we've got a 2, 3 there, 2 or 3 there, and a 2 or 3 there. So now what are we missing? 5, 7, 8, and 9. Well, here's a 5, 7, and 8, so that makes that a 9. Now we got a 9 here, so that's a 9. And we've got a 9 here, and ghost 9's there. So the 9 here in box 7 has to be here or here. With that 9, we can put it right there. All right, and then we've got just a 5 and 9 here in row 6. And we got a 9 here, so we can put a 5 there and a 9 there. All right, and then remember our 2, 3 twins. Well, we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 and 9 here. With that 9 there, we can fill those in. All right, and then we're missing 5, 7, and 8 here. That's 7, that makes that a 7. There's a 5 there, so that's an 8, and that's a 5. All right, let's look at our box 1. We're only missing 5 and 7 there. With that 5, we can put a 7 there and a 5 there. Okay, and now with these 7s here and a 7 there, that makes that a 7 in box 3. And then we got 7, 7, 7 there, so that's a 7. And 7, 7, 7 there, so that's a 7. All right, and now we've got, what are we missing here in row 9? 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, and 5. Well, we've got a 5 there, so that's a 2 or a 3. Got a 5 there, so that's a 2 or a 3. So that makes that a 5 right there. All right, and then let's look at box 3 here. We're missing 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, and 6. There's a 6 there. There's a 6. And there's a 5 there, so that's a 3 and a 5 right there. And then we've only got one number missing in column 9. That's a 3. And let's see, we've got 2 and 3 there, 2 and 3 there. We've got 2, 6 there. There's a 6 right there with that 6. So that's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 2. And we've got 2 3s there, so that's a 2. And what are we missing here? We're missing 1 in column 1. 1, 3, 1 and 3. So we can fill those in with that 1. And then let's see what we're missing here. We've only got one number left here, and that's a 2. Now we're missing 1, 3 right there. With that 1, we can fill those in. And let's see, we're missing 2, 2 and 9 here. We've got a 9 there, so that's a 2 and that's a 9. Now we're only missing 2 and 3 here. With that 2, we can fill them in. All right, now we're missing, let's see, 5 and 8 there. We can't solve those yet. And here we're missing 3, 5, 8, and 9. So there's a 3 and a 5. So these are 8 and 9. With that 9, we can fill those in. And now we can fill in the 5 and 8 there. And what was that? 3 and 5 right there. That 3, we can fill those in. All right. Well, that is it. Well, thank you for watching. And thank you, Timberlake, for collaborating with me. Remember, click on the link below to see Timberlake's video on my channel.